Oops, Ubisoft accidentally revealed an upcoming Far Cry 5 weapon. We take a look at a new weapon that is out right now for everyone and way more Far Cry 5 news. So if you enjoy that, then a like would be super appreciated. And let's go. Let's start with that interesting slip. So in the patch notes for update 1.07, one of the fixes they mentioned is for a weapon that is not even in the game yet. Ubisoft noted that they fixed an issue with the missing SFX when reloading the P08 in certain situations. Yeah, we don't have the P08 Luger gun in the game yet. But yeah, this basically confirms that we will get one soon. And I wonder, like, how the heck did this end up in the notes? Like, how did they know that they had to fix it when nobody got the gun yet? And why did they put it in the notes as well? Like, the person that posted this must have known that this weapon was not available for everyone, right? And this is not the first time that this weapon showed up. There is this leaked weapons video from Hey Slick, that's me. I also used a shot from that video for my thumbnail. But in that, a ton of upcoming weapons were shown. And I never made a video on it because it could have been taken down. Like, some people that already showcased the weapons got like a claim, and you don't want that, of course. And there were also still some like buggy things going on because these weapons that were shown were obtained through an interesting way, let's just call it that. And in the end, we will have all these weapons, and I don't think we will have to wait that long before we get the P08. My bet is on July 3rd, that live event, because now we can get the BP2 assault rifle, and the previous live event we got the Desert Eagle D50. So I think next week will be a vehicle, and after that we will get a new gun. And that would be on July 3rd, so I think it then makes sense that we get the P08. And then the week after that we can expect a new update. More on that a little later in the video. First, other weapon news, because the D50 I touched on a second ago is now available for everyone. The Desert Eagle, of course. And I already saw the comments, because normally, like, the weapon you can get from the live event gets a regular version at the end of the live event, but it took a little longer before the D50 showed up. Well, now it's in the game, as always, for $7,200 or 400 silver bars, and we got some skins this time, and the names are kind of straightforward. We got Hello There Green, Totally Blue, Do You Like Yellow, Yes It's Red, and Nice and Purple. Of course, we got the extended mag and the attachments as well. And as you might know, I'm a red color lover, so I rock this weapon in red. But there is something for everyone. Speaking of new colors, the hair colors we get from the live event that is going on right now, Arcade Nights, is still not there. Yes, I expected them to be here already, but yeah, my prediction was kind of wrong. I think we'll get it on Sunday now, at least on PS4. If you, by the way, are not familiar with the current live event, you can also get the BP2 Assault Rifle, a really cool gun. Totally check out my full video on the event with everything you need to know by clicking on the screen. And yes, at this point we are waiting for two things in Far Cry 5, the New Game Plus mode. The latest update we got on that is that Ubisoft is taking it under consideration. I really wonder what is taking them so long, and why not confirm it already? I mean, you guys are adding like these weapons left and right, but we need something to do with those weapons. And of course, the Mars DLC is approaching in July, and we now know that the new update to Far Cry 5, so that would be update 1.08, is coming in mid-July as confirmed by Ubisoft, since that is when they will add the Hours of Darkness AI weapons and vehicles to the Far Cry arcade. And what we saw with that Hours of Darkness DLC is that the assets were added to the game via an update that released before the DLC was out. So my guess is that the Lost on Mars DLC will be out at the end of July or mid-July, like around the patch. I don't think they will release the DLC before this new update, but I hope I'm wrong, of course. I'm curious to see what will happen in this DLC. Hopefully there's more of a story. We of course kind of missed that in the Hours of Darkness DLC, but the new enemies and weapons should be fun to toy around with when we know more about the release date for this DLC and of course everything else Far Cry 5. I got some other content from Far Cry 5 coming your way, so totally subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know your favorite skin for the D50 gun is in the comments down below, and I will speak to you next time. Check out my video on that current live event if you haven't already, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.